Have you ever wondered how the world's longest written constitution emerged in a country with such rich diversity like India? The formation of the Indian constitution was no easy feat. It was a journey that began with the establishment of a constituent assembly in December of 1946. A group of 299 visionaries from all walks of life banded together to draft a constitution that would be the guiding light for the nation. For nearly 3 years, they deliberated, debated, and pored over constitutions from around the world, drawing inspiration from their best aspects. The United States Bill of Rights, the Irish Constitution's directive principles, and the British parliamentary system were among the many influences. Some of the key figures in this monumental task were Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, the chairman of the drafting committee, and Jawaharlal Nehru, the first Prime Minister of India. The Constitution thus is the product of the collective wisdom of some of the finest minds of the time. So what is the essence of this grand document? The answer lies in its preamble. The preamble to the Indian Constitution is like its soul, encapsulating the ideals and philosophies that guide the world's largest democracy. It's a declaration of the values we hold dear: justice, liberty, equality, and fraternity. Justice is not just about the legal system, it's a societal value, ensuring social, economic, and political justice for all. Liberty isn't just freedom, it's the liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith, and worship. Equality is about ensuring that every citizen, irrespective of their background, has equal status and opportunities. And fraternity, the spirit of brotherhood, is about maintaining the dignity of the individual and the unity and integrity of the nation. The preamble also declares India as a sovereign, socialist, secular, and democratic republic. These terms define the nature of our polity and governance, setting forth the path we tread as a nation. Thus, the preamble sets the direction and the spirit of the Constitution. What does the Constitution promise to its citizens or expect from them? The fundamental rights and duties hold the answers. The Constitution of India guarantees a set of 6 fundamental rights. First, the right to equality, which establishes equal justice for all, irrespective of their caste, creed, or color. Second, the right to freedom, encompassing speech, assembly, and expression among others. Third, the right against exploitation, protecting citizens from forced labor and child labor. Then we have the right to freedom of religion, ensuring one's liberty to practice and propagate any religion. The cultural and educational rights protect the rights of minorities by allowing them to preserve their culture and language. Lastly, the right to constitutional remedies allows citizens to defend these rights in a court of law. But rights come with responsibilities. The Constitution also outlines fundamental duties, reminding citizens of their moral obligations to the nation and society. These rights and duties form the backbone of democratic life in India. What guides the government's policy making? The directive principles of state policy play a crucial role here. These principles, although not legally enforceable, act as a beacon, directing the state in its governance and lawmaking activities. They are fundamental in the governance of the country, and it's the state's duty to apply these principles in making laws. The directive principles of state policy encompass a variety of societal goals. They aim to secure a social order for the promotion of welfare of the people. They strive to provide adequate means of livelihood for all citizens, promote equal pay for equal work, and assure the right to work, to education, and to public assistance in situations of unemployment, old age, sickness, and disablement. These principles also strive to provide opportunities for the healthy development of children, promote the educational and economic interests of the weaker sections of the people, and strive for the improvement of public health, and to prohibit the consumption of intoxicating drinks and drugs, which are injurious to health. While not justiciable, these principles guide the state in its governance and lawmaking. Quick recap time. The Indian Constitution is not just a document, but a living entity guiding the nation. We have journeyed from the genesis of the Constitution, understanding the historical context and the vision that went into drafting it. We delved into the preamble, the soul of the Constitution, embodying the principles that define our democratic republic. From there, we navigated the terrain of fundamental rights and duties, the bedrock of our individual freedoms and responsibilities. These rights are the beacon that guides our society towards equality and justice. Similarly, the duties remind us of our role in maintaining the harmony and spirit of our nation. Next, we explored the directive principles of state policy, the guiding principles for governance. These principles are not enforceable by law but act as a compass for the government to ensure social welfare and economic justice. Remember, the Constitution is the supreme law of the land, and it's important we understand it to truly appreciate our rights, responsibilities, and the democratic fabric of our nation.